ensure that education takes the front burner as required in every society. I represent Aniri of Woji River Federal Constituency, and I'm from Enugu State, Mr. Speaker. Last few days, I had an education program, and inscribed in the brochure is a quotation from Nelson Mandela, and he said, "It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another." Mr. Speaker, it is instructive the power and the capacity education gives you. The difference between an Igbo boy from a local government that is doing something different in the locality and myself who is here could be just that education. The difference between a Fulani boy that is walking the bush, trekking over 1,000 miles to sell a cow, and the one in Asorok, the difference is just education. So, Mr. Speaker, we need to enable our citizens, and anything that makes it possible that our citizens get education should not in any way or manner or by law be undermined. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, whereas that principle of getting our citizens educated is very key, we must also ensure that the quality of it is not observed in breach. I've gone around this country and I've seen that a good number of our citizens don't have seats where they can sit and learn. It is also a huge challenging fact that some of our students or young people go to school with the chalks with which they will be taught. So, Mr. Speaker, I am in all fours with you on this and with my colleague, but it is also critical that matters of enforcement of it has to be prudently done. And during public hearing, during the interrogation of the issues, as raised in the amendment, I think we'll be in a position to address some of these issues. But I believe that the bill should go through second reading because it touches the heart of this country. And whereas we don't believe education is haram, we believe that it touches on the issues that people who view it as haram will no longer hold that view. And my friend Mungono will agree with me on this. Thank you very much.